coming visit to Australia has come under heightened security after Australian authorities launched an investigation into an alleged online threat posted ahead of a scheduled public event in Melbourne. Well, the threat surfaced just days before Prime Minister Modi is expected to address the Indian community at the Melbourne Meets Modi event, which is scheduled to take place at Melbourne's Marvel Stadium on July 9. Well, according to the reports, the alleged threat appeared in the comments section of a Facebook post promoting the event. The message, posted from an account using the name Abu Mustafa, contained a disturbing statement suggesting that Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Australia could turn fatal. The comment immediately raised security concerns and was reported to the Australian Federal Police, triggering an official investigation. Reports familiar with the matter claim that investigators have already traced the IP address linked to the social media account as part of their inquiry. Authorities are now examining the circumstances surrounding the post to determine whether any criminal offences have been committed and whether the threat is credible. However, the Australian Federal Police has not officially confirmed all these reports or announced any arrests so far. And when contacted by media outlets, the AFP declined to comment on the ongoing investigation, stating only that it had no further remarks at this stage. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to travel to Australia as part of an official visit that includes bilateral engagements with Australian leaders as well as interactions with the Indian diaspora. One of the major highlights of the visit is the Melbourne Meets Modi community event at Marvel Stadium, where thousands of members of the Indian community are expected to gather. Given the nature of the threat, Australian authorities are treating the matter with the highest level of seriousness. Security for visiting heads of government is typically coordinated by multiple agencies, including the Australian Federal Police, state police forces, intelligence agencies and specialist protective security units. Officials are also expected to significantly strengthen security arrangements around all the venue associated with the Prime Minister's visit in order to ensure the safety of attendees as well as the visiting delegation. The matter has reportedly also been brought to the attention to the agencies responsible for planning and overseeing security during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit. While investigators continue to examine the origin and the intent behind the threatening message, authorities have not released additional details in order to avoid compromising the investigation. And at present, there has been no indication that the visit will be altered or postponed, and preparations for the official engagements and the community event are continuing as scheduled. Well, the investigation remains ongoing and Australian authorities are expected to take strict action if the individual responsible for the online threat is identified. And the incident highlights the growing challenge posed by online threats against world leaders and the importance of swift coordination between law enforcement agencies in order to ensure public safety during high-profile international visits. Australian authorities have also launched an investigation into an alleged online threat targeting PM Narendra Modi ahead of his scheduled visit to Melbourne on July 9. The threat surfaced in the comment section of the Facebook post promoting the Melbourne Meets Modi community event, which is all set to be held at the Marvel Stadium. And according to the reports, the threatening comment was posted from an account using the name Abu Mustafa and contained a message suggesting harm to the PM during his visit. The post was immediately reported to the Australian Federal Police, which has begun investigating the matter, and reports also claim that investigators have traced the IP address linked to the account as part of the probe. However, the AFP has not confirmed these reports or announced any arrest, and in its brief response, the AFP said that it had no comment as the investigation is ongoing. PM Modi is expected to visit Australia for official engagements and a major interaction with the Indian community, and the Melbourne Meets Modi event is likely to attract thousands of attendees, making security a top priority. Australian authorities treat threats against visiting world leaders with the highest level of seriousness, and security arrangements for the PM's visit are expected to involve multiple agencies, including the Australian Federal Police, State Police and Specialist Protective Security Units. Officials are reportedly reviewing all the security measures in order to ensure the safety and security of the Prime Minister and those attending the event. And as of now, there is no indication that Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit or the Melbourne event will be affected. Preparations are continuing as planned, while investigators work to determine the authenticity of the online threat and identify the person responsible. The investigation remains ongoing and authorities are expected to take appropriate legal action if any criminal offence is established. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.